We're back in Seattle at the restaurant Spinasse, where you feel like you've been transported to northern Italy and you're eating pasta outside at an Italian trattoria.
It's very open here, but it's still quiet and kind of private, and there's lots of light.
When our guests, eat at Spinasse, they're very at ease. They're very relaxed.
It's locally sourced, really great food, and I think this is the best place to get a really quality meal in Seattle.
The seasonal ingredient is the most important thing. The menu, to some degree, almost writes itself.
Chef Lane is going to teach me how to make a dish using the local and seasonal ingredient, spinach.
We're gonna make a spinach-filled pansotti. So it means little pot bellies. So
pot belly.
It's a little ravioli.
Stop talking about me that way.
It's a little ravioli with some walnuts.
Okay, lovely. And you call this a certain kind of spinach?
Yeah, it's Bloomsdale. It's just a little hardier. It's not like the baby spinach is super tender and stuff.
Yeah. We begin to make the filling for our pansotti. We slice some garlic and saute it in extra virgin olive oil with salt. Then we stir in spinach and add a little bit of white wine.
Just whatever white wine you like to drink, whatever. Just a little bit.
Chef Lane cooks the spinach down until the stems are soft and fully cooked.
So now we've cooled the spinach and garlic down, and we've wrung it dry.
We put the spinach in a bowl and we add ricotta, parmesan, a touch of olive oil, salt and pepper, nutmeg, and lemon zest.
And that's very simple.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the Italian, kind of let the ingredients shine.
Next, we mix it all together and have a taste test.
You can't mess this up. It's like however you like it.
Now that we have a delicious filling, it's time to make the pasta.
The common type of pasta to make for filled things is like a whole egg pasta because the egg whites kind of help that elasticity. So if you're stretching over like fillings and stuff, it's nice to have that elasticity. We kind of make it hard on ourselves. So we just use egg yolks because that's more the Piemontese style, is like use egg yolks for the tagliatelle, which is our signature dish. And so we're gonna use an egg yolk dough. It'll still work really nice.
Once we have our pasta dough rolled out, we start to assemble the pansotti. First, Chef Lane folds the dough and cuts it in half.
Nice.
Ignore that, yeah.
Then we cut the dough into little squares and put a good amount of filling into each one. Then we dab water onto two sides, fold it over into a triangle, and pinch the edges closed.
And when you're doing any kind of filled thing, you really want to pinch it hard.
It's even more delicious when you put this much effort into it.
Right.
Right?
Once all our pansotti are made, we salt some boiling water.
It's just, it'll taste like bland, basically, if you don't season it really well.
Then we put the pansotti into the boiling water for a few minutes.
You can kind of pinch the pasta to see if it's cooked. I mean, you could just eat it. You could just wolf one. But I would say it's probably better to
I'll just wolf one.
Yeah, just down it and just be like, this needs a little more time. But you could basically pinch it, and if it's tender, you're good.
Finally, it's time to make sauce for this dish. Chef Lane sautés unsalted butter with toasted walnuts and salt. He drains the water from the pansotti and adds them to the pan, adding a final touch of spinach.
Where we're just gonna really quickly cook the spinach. I'm basically gonna put it in and then take it off. And just let it wilt.
Now it's time to try this Spinasse spinach creation.
Look at that.
And then a little bit of Parmesan on top.
What a great little meal. You can do a lot with spinach and pasta, and very simple though.
Yeah.
And delicious. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's pretty fast too.
I love it.
It doesn't take that long.
I'm gonna have some more.
To get the recipe for Spinasse's spinach-filled pansotti, head to wagrown.com.